Well, our first guest this week joins us in studio, Mr. Neil Baillargeon. He is the Chief Operating Officer and the Chief Financial Officer of a company called CVAT Technologies. Their stock symbol is CVAT. Neil, always a pleasure having you on the program.
Thank you for having me back.
Well, it's been a fascinating series so far. I really have enjoyed getting into the nuts and bolts, which your company's all about. But I saw a recent press release. You announced a licensing agreement with a big company, GEA Group AG Westphalia. Can you give us a few details about that and what you're expecting from this deal?
Oh, sure. I mean, for our company, it was a significant milestone. In your programs, I mentioned that our business model really evolves around developing technologies and applications and bringing strategic partners that integrate our technology with the end users. The initial proof of concept was with Baillargeon in Belgium, and we've been working with Desmet for about 5 years. And that covers vegetable oil refining and biodiesel production. With GEA, we're covering new applications, something that we did not explore in the past, even though we've done some analytical work. But it gives us tremendous opportunity because GEA has about German company, publicly traded. They have about 17,000 employees, about $5.5 billion in sales. And they cover multiple industries, water, food processing, hydrocarbons. So for our company, it was an important milestone to reach that not only that we have Baillargeon, which is one of the largest engineering firms in a certain vertical, GEA gives us significantly bigger opportunity to explore other applications. Part of the contract that we gave GEA certain exclusivity on certain technologies and certain processes. And GEA pays us $300,000 per year in license, marketing, and research and development fee. So I believe it was really important for us to have, again, a large strategic partner that joins in and we move forward. Interestingly, I'm sure if I tell you, you wouldn't know, chicken nuggets that are made in the United States, 30% of the production done on GEA equipment.
Really?
Yeah. So it's one of those things that even they're kind of behind the scene. That's not the name, maybe easily recognizable, but they have presence throughout the world.
Well, it's interesting because let's face it, small companies are judged by the company you keep, and this is a pretty good company you're keeping.
Yes, of course.
Now, one of the biggest issues facing the world today is the use of water. And your technology has applications for wastewater treatment, which is extraordinarily important. Tell us about that.
Of course. Water problems, treatments, fresh water, it's everybody in the world pretty much knows it and follows it. Our primary focus for the last 5-6 years was really working on processed, contaminated water and some drinking water as well. And we have several patents related both to technology and processes. So the last several years, we've looked at the opportunity and said, all right, where and how do we approach it? Really global industry. You need to have strategic partners. But as a matter of fact, GEA is one of those partners that is going to be fitting into that particular segment.
Perfect.
And for example, ballast water. It's one of the problems that today existing in the world, and it's been addressed for the last dozen years. And there is no real environmentally friendly solution to the industry. Remember when Jerry Bailey was here? He kind of talked a little bit about what we do. We do things better.
Right.
In essence, we are not going to change the way ballast water is treated today. What we're going to do, we're going to make it more efficient and more cost effective. So our technology, which is very highly scalable and compact, very environmentally friendly because we don't use much harsh chemicals, which are being present in conventional process, and it's going to be integrated into existing process. So the implementation of technology takes so much faster because you really don't change everything the way vessels are operating today.
Well, I found this very interesting too because you've also combined cavitation treated water with medical grade CBD oil, which is a non-psychoactive compound that's found in cannabis. And you're developing enhanced drinking water. Tell us about that. That's fascinating.
Pretty much we understand that oil and water do not mix.
Right.
And in order to have stable emulsion, you need to really add surfactants or chemical that really allow you to have that emulsion and stable phase. By using our technology, and we've done some initial work, we can break fluids to nanoparticles. Because of that, the adhesion or stability of that emulsion becomes very, very good. And what we're exploring an opportunity where, for example, CBD water. First of all, the cost is rather high. Bottles typically sold between $4 to $6 retail. We believe that we can fundamentally change the way this particular application or this segment of the industry is working, because we believe we can significantly reduce the cost of production and also have that stable emulsion. There is no separation, a longer shelf life, and so on. So we believe this is, again, an opportunity for our technology.
Once again, the company's Cavitation Technologies, CVAT is their stock symbol. This story just gets better every time you come on the program. Thanks so much.
Of course, great.